I'm going to show you how to round to the whole number. If I'm going to round this to the whole number, then I underline the whole number, the 4. Now, the 4 is either going to stay a 4, or go up 1. Well, how do you tell what's going to happen? You look to the digit to the right. That guy tells you what's going to happen. That guy, if he's 5 or bigger, then he says, I think you ought to go up 1 there, buddy. So that's going to go up to a 5, and everything that way changes to a 0. So that's 5.0, or just 5. Now, let's do this one. So if I round this to the whole number, I underline the whole number. That digit will either stay the same or go up 1. How do you tell? Look to the digit to the right. If he's 5 or bigger, he says, I think you ought to go up 1 there, buddy. So he's going to go up 1, or just 5. Let's do this one. If I round this to the whole number, then I underline the whole number. That digit will either stay the same or go up 1. How do you tell? Look to the digit to the right. He says, I think you ought to stay the same there, buddy, because he's less than 5. So it's 4. So if that number is less than 5, he says, I think you ought to stay the same. Now, let's do the same thing if we're rounding to the 10th place. Let's say we're going to round this one to the 10th place. If you're rounding to the 10th place, then you underline the 10th place, which is the 8. Well, you have to know your place value. That's the 10th place. That digit will either stay the same or go up 1. How do you tell? Look to the digit to the right. Now it's a 3. Doesn't matter what the 1 is. He's the judge. He the judge. He the one that says what's going to happen. And since he's less than 5, he says, I think you ought to stay the same here, buddy. So that's going to stay an 8. Everything over here stays the same. So it's 4.8. Everything else changes to a 0 and drops off, actually. So it's just 4.8. Let's do another one. Round this to the 10th place. Underline the 10th place. That digit will either stay the same or go up 1. How do you tell? Look to the digit to the right. He says, since it's less than 5, he says, I think you ought to stay the same here, buddy. So he stays the same, and everything stays the same, so it's 4.5. Everything to that side changes to a 0 and drops off. One more, let's round this to the 10th place. Underline the 10th place. That digit will either stay the same or go up 1. How do you tell? Look to the digit to the right. He's the judge. Since he's bigger than 5, he says, I think you ought to go up 1 there, buddy. So he goes up to a 2, and everybody else stays. So it's 4.2, and everybody that way changes to a 0 and drops off. And that's it.